just got it, but all of a sudden it's old because they keep coming out with more stuff. But when I got the phone was like $300. On my website, it was $199. So we're able to save people money. We even have free smartphones on the website. So you could choose one of these companies you want to go with. Okay? You will choose whatever plan, just as if you had gone into the Sprint store yourself. The only difference is when you sign up through me and you get it through my website, every time you pay your bill every 30 days, I get a percentage of that bill, which creates residual income. Okay? Now, everybody in here has got a cell phone. How long is your contract?
2 years.
2 years. 2 years. So if I sell one service, that creates residual income for the next 2 years. Now, the great thing about residual income is this is the way that wealthy people get paid. Most of us in school, we were taught about linear income, where when you trade your time for money. Okay? When you go to a job and you work 8 hours, they pay you for how many hours?
8.
They pay you for 8 hours. As a barber, I'm a barber by trade. When I cut your hair once, guess what? You pay me one time. We have nothing else to talk about. Okay, that's linear income. But what I found out was there's a man by the name of Rockefeller, billionaire, who was very, very influential in how children are educated and how schools teach children. And what he made sure was that the school would always teach the children how to be employees and work for the wealthy 1%. There is 1% of the people in this country that own over half of the money in the country. So just imagine that. And so all of our lives, we've been trained to work for these people. So much of what we learned about money and business is totally wrong. It's good enough to get you to survive and maybe have a few of the extras, but never to ever really, really walk in that success that you dreamed about when you were a child. You weren't taught to. When you read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, which is it's almost a funny book to me because he talks about how his real dad was, great guy, loved him very much and had a close relationship, but his dad didn't have any money. And his best friend's dad was wealthy, okay? And his real dad was teaching him, son, you need to go to school, you need to get good grades, you need to save your money, stay out of debt. And that's what most of us were taught. But his rich dad told him, listen, don't worry about going back to school. You'll never save your way into wealth. You'll never get wealthy by avoiding debt because you have to learn how to use debt to make more money. So much of what we've learned about money have been totally wrong. And so when I found out about residual income, when I can do a job once and keep getting paid for it over and over, that's how wealthy people get paid. I'm from Memphis. People there, they have this fascination with Elvis. And it's funny, Elvis made $50 million last year. And he'd been dead off of work that he'd been did.